Now that the news is all over social media, I think we can share it here. We know that when quarterbacks win Super Bowls, they announce that they're going to Disneyland.
Yes.
Apparently, when Cardinals retire from the Archdiocese of New York, they go to Fremont, Ohio to see the parish priest there, Father Matt Frisbee. Good morning, Father Matt.
Yeah.
Good morning, Dave and Ron, and all of our listeners. Yes, that's right. Fremont, Ohio is the place to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
They asked
it should be noted just about Fremont, a little Fremont history here. Fremont is probably the only town, city in this great nation of ours that is home to a president, our 19th president, Rutherford B. Hayes, home to a Heisman Trophy winner, Charles Woodson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then also home to a family, I don't know if they're still here or not, but a family that owned a Kentucky Derby winning horse.
Oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
Yeah. Two of the three are sports related right there, too, by the way. So,
Yeah.
it all ties into the sports roundup. Fremont, Ohio, place to be.
Yeah,
And,
plus my mother was born and raised in Fremont.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah, I got
That
a special
rounds
place
it
in my
out.
heart, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so Cardinal Dolan was here a couple Wednesdays ago. We had our pre-study day here at St. Joseph, and so it was wonderful for him to be here and for the priests of our diocese to get together that day. So it was great. Yeah, when Cardinals retire, if they're smart, they come to Fremont.
Yeah, I mean, literally, like the day after his retirement. Like the New York Times said, "You're retiring. What are you going to do?" He said, "I'm going to Fremont." Yeah, so there you go. So tell us
That's
about
right.
what you're thinking in the world of sports. Just Olympics wrapped up. We've got some things happening in football, basketball, which we'll ignore, and all kinds of other things.
That's right. Well, yeah, as we talked about our great country, nothing gets a little national pride going like a big Olympics victory, especially in a team sport. And that was Sunday morning. Now, of course, I'm getting ready for 10:30 Mass, and people are asking me, "Father, have you seen any of the hockey game yet?" I said, "No, I've been saying Mass Sunday morning."
Right.
But U.S. men's hockey, given really no chance against Canada. All the Canadian talking heads thought this was going to be a big blow. And Canadian team, pretty good team. Nathan McKinnon leading that team. Sidney Crosby, who I didn't think he was still playing hockey, but he didn't play Sunday, but he was on the team and everything. And the U.S., big victory, 2-1 in overtime. Last time the U.S. men's hockey won the gold medal, 1980, that great Miracle on Ice team where they beat that machine of a Soviet Union team back in 1980. Well, the U.S. does it again. So, great day for U.S. hockey. And the Canadians were kind of sore losers about it, going on about how they were the better team, this and that. And they probably were. But, I think it was Nathan McKinnon who missed that wide open goal, maybe in overtime, or maybe it was in the third period. I can't remember. Wide open.
Mm-hmm.
And, that was a killer because when it mattered, U.S. scores, takes the victory, takes the gold medal.
That was pretty thrilling.
Indeed. Yeah. Other than that, I didn't pay too much. I frankly didn't even pay too much attention to that game either. But much of the Olympics, last week you kind of alluded to it towards the end of the show. There was all that curling controversy. Sweden kind of narking on Canada. Canada, cheaters in curling more or less. They were touching the stone as it crossed whatever line. So, but nothing happened of it. So, just a interesting Olympics.
Yeah, and you would think with all the sports that are part of the Winter Olympics, the one that's going to be controversial is curling, really?
Yeah, right. But it often is.
It
Touching
often
the stone is a
That's
big
right.
deal, or improper brooming or sweeping with an improper sweeper. That's the thing. Like the last big controversy was someone used an improper broom. So, yeah, it's happened.
It's happened.
What is that player using a Swiffer for?
Yeah, right.
That's right. So, the Olympics are come and gone. The next Olympics, I believe, are in Los Angeles in 2028. Now, I heard this just last night. This is interesting about the Summer Olympics of 2028 in Los Angeles. But the soccer portion of those Olympics, from what I've been told, and I'm not joking about this either, will be in Columbus, Ohio.
Really?
What?
Yes.
Wow.
With, they built, I think they built that new soccer stadium and everything for the crew, I think it was. And so the Summer Olympics of Los Angeles 2028, soccer will be in Columbus, Ohio.
Wow, that's
and why
amazing.
not? They're right next door.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Right. Yeah. Now, like I said, I heard that from someone. I don't know how true that is. That may be a little bit of hearsay, but it was they told me the truth, so that's something.
Let's hope they get that high-speed rail done in time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, right.
So, with that, Summer Olympics over. We never talked about this basketball. We don't talk about it very often, but the Cavs did make a big trade while I was away, and that was trading for James Harden.
Oh, that's right. Harden is at the Cavs now.
Yeah, James Harden. He's been around the league. He's been at different stops, and now he's with the Cavs. The first however many games with him, they were undefeated, but I think maybe they lost the other night. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. But so the Cavs are saying, let's go all for it this year with James Harden. They made another trade, too. So we really don't pay attention here at Sports Roundup to the NBA. But, maybe come playoffs, we might talk about it a little bit more.
Hey, let's be clear. If the Cavs started winning, we would pay attention. And you have James Harden again, the beard. If you want to know, I mean, guy's got gigantic beard. If they started winning, I think we'd all become very tuned into that, right?
Absolutely. Well, you might, Dave.
Yeah,
I will, maybe to a degree, tepidly in the playoffs.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll keep an ear out for that. So.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment in sports.
No. Spring training has begun. Games have begun. Parishioners of mine have driven out. They're going to go see some spring training games out in Goodyear to see the Guardians, who I think are undefeated in spring training now. That's just spring training, but,
Well, that's good
baseball's
to know.
around the corner.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I'm waiting for
Absolutely.
it. I'm ready for it.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Oh, man. Father Matt Frisbee of Sports Roundup, I feel like I know a lot more than I did before I came in this morning. Thank you for that. And thank you for the tour of Fremont.
Anytime.
And that's pretty cool. Cardinal Dolan retires, and the first thing he does is go to Fremont, Ohio. Wow, it must be your magnetic personality.
Indeed. Indeed. All right.
Actually, he said they asked him what he was going to do when he retired. He says, I'm going to play Frisbee. And for some reason, they interpreted that to come and see Father Matt Frisbee. Have a great day, Father.
Thank you. You too. God bless.